everybody, this is Tarina. Good morning. Let's see, there's another sketch that I drew, and I think this one's going to be a little bit more complicated than the last one. I'm not entirely certain. Oh, I'm okay. I'm going to be doing multiple layers on this one, and so I'm trying to figure out my sizes. You'll just have to see. I'm the whole calculator thing here. Oh, if you hear like a purring sound, it's because my cat's on my lap and she refuses to leave me be. So it's better than her loving on the microphone itself. So what I'm going to do is I have my main sheet, and then I'm going to take a 12 by 12 and I'm going to cut it down so that it leaves a little bit of a border, and then I'm going to use die cuts on these, and I don't have a die cutter that is a 12 by 12 die cutter, as much as awesome as that would be. I don't have one of those, so I was trying to think of how I could use that on a 12 by 12, and that kind of challenged me, so I decided, I'll just cut up little pieces and make kind of an abstract raised layer, I guess is what you call it. I don't know. These are with the Close to My Heart Springtime Wishes dies and stamps. They were a lot of fun to use. And they do come on a little magnetic sheet all their own, which I love. I love that it's already got the magnetic sheet, so you don't have to worry about losing your dies. I do have that I had to buy something separate with my other dies that I have, and so with these coming with it, is in the price itself. That's pretty awesome. I'm sure you could probably slide them into a. Oh, now that I think about it, I wonder if they fit in a photo sleeve. I'm gonna have to try that. So I'm just gonna run each one through once I got it kind of layered in a little splay across the page. And I'm gonna have to do the second pieces as well, so. And this does take a bit of time to get them all figured out where they go. This one, at 4 times the speed, ended up at 40 minutes, so yeah, this one did take me longer. I knew what I wanted to do, I just didn't know exactly how to go about doing it, so. And of course there's some sewing involved, so when I bring out the sewing machine, I'm serious. So there's a new Close to My Heart annual inspirations book coming out, and I'm extra excited. I really want to see what's in it. I haven't even seen what's in it yet, but it's coming out I think August 1st, and so I just want to let you guys know that, so that if you are interested in getting a new one, I will have them hopefully by then. And And then I think September 1st, we will have a new holiday expressions coming out. So you guys can keep your eyes out for that, and I will post as soon as I get some. Or when the products are available on my website. So if you're interested, just keep your eyes open for those. So now I'm just trying to line up the papers and the die cuts and make sure everyone's overlapping where I want them to overlap and where they're the actual size of the die cut. And I got my eraser and I'm just erasing my little mark lines so that it doesn't show. I'm very, very particular about where everything has to go. It's probably why it takes so long. So these springtime wishes are no longer available through Close to My Heart. They are only available while the that particular Expressions catalog is live, and this one's no longer live, but we have a new one out. So if you would like that one, see, that's the one that's already retired. It was retired back in, I don't know, about a month ago. But I do have the new one, and I have more information on my. So I've got it on my blog, and I'll have all of that information below in the description box. And I would love to send one out to you if you want one. They're idea books as well, so you don't have to just purchase something. They're for ideas and all kinds of crafty goodness. So here I'm just trying to make sure I'm actually getting these in the right spot. So I just kind of moved my light around so that I could see a little bit closer. It helped on most of them. One of them was a little to the side, but that's alright. It worked. I would have to say that I do kind of wish I had gotten the more compact size stamp press. I do like to create my own backgrounds, so you haven't actually seen that, but I do enjoy it. I'll just have to start doing more crafty stuff. I have a lot of projects coming up, so one is actually creating a desk space in my RV, in my closet in my room. So yeah, I was wondering how long bringing it all out to the dining room would last, but hey, it lasted almost a year, so that's, I guess, about 6 months. January, yeah, about 6 months, so it wasn't so bad. But that's one of them, and then I want to do a little card series, and then I want to work on another project. And I'm not going to tell what that one is, because I'm going to announce a little giveaway in one of my next videos. Which is another thing that I have to do, is get that video filled up, or actually made. So I'm just using the cutouts here that I cut out from that first or that second layer there, and then I'm stamping in those holes and stamping the coordinating flowers in those holes, and I'm also using the cutouts and stamping on those as well. And then I have a few extra things that I'm going to stamp. And probably watercolor, so. That is my Close to My Heart archival black. I don't even know if they sell that anymore, but it's actually a really good black ink. And they do have dyes for those little guys too, so I just have to repeat my... You're such a silly cat. One of these days I'll do a page with her. She has got some hilarious sleeping positions, and when she falls asleep she actually like twitches and wiggles and all kinds of stuff, and it's so funny to see her actually fall asleep. Like you can actually see the moment where she actually just like blacks out and her head just drops like a rock. It's so funny. Her name's Sophie, and she is quite the cat. So here I'm doing watercoloring with the Sorbet ink from Close to My Heart, and then I think it's, I want to say green leaf, or I don't remember. It's a Memento ink, I know that much. Last video I used it too, and I couldn't remember the name of the brand even, but I thought it was Memento. Excuse me. I do plan on increasing my ink colors that I have Close to My Heart. This layout is up for sale on my eBay. Come to think about increasing my sales so that I can get those ink pads. My eBay is just underscore say underscore hello, and I think I've got a double paged Christmas holiday layout up, and then I've got 3 single page layouts, and one of them is holiday Christmas, and then there's this one here and one from my previous video. One's love and one's lovely. And I do plan on making mini albums and other layouts and such, card packs and whatnot, that I'm going to put up for sale so that I can keep not just keep my business going, but be able to do this and just keep it going so that I can enjoy sharing Close to My Heart with you guys and doing what I love too. I gotta make sure these are thoroughly dry because I think I'm gonna do another layer of them. See if I can. There we go. So So the first layer was just to get some color on. The second layer is just putting a little detail in. I wasn't doing anything extra special because I knew that I just kind of wanted it to be slightly random with the way the whole page is put together. It's kind of busy, and I didn't want a whole bunch of detail on these. So I'm just trying to add a little bit of color so that it stands out, brings a little more color to the page. And with my new camera, since this was shot on my old camera, with my new camera I can zoom in so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Which I am really excited about too. Really seems like this is at like 2 times the speed instead of 4 times the speed, doesn't it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing a project soon, and it's a large one, of course, because you come up with these, I come up with these little ideas, and as my blog is aptly named, me and my little ideas, because they always tend to snowball into something gigantic. So I am going to have this project going, and I think in a fun and different way to do a sort of giveaway. Not really giveaway, but if you comment on this video and you guess what my project is, the first person to guess correctly will get a card made by me, and you can be involved in what type of card, like if it's a sympathy card or a love card or baby card or any of that. We can decide together, and I can make you a card and send it to you. And but you have to be the first one to guess correctly what my next big project is. Just leave a comment below, and I will keep an eye on the comments, and if you're interested, then let's see what all you guys guess, because there are some great ideas out there, I'm sure. Some that actually might become one of my projects eventually. But so obviously I'm going to be doing a lot of watercoloring, and I don't even know if I got any watercoloring done on my page yet. I think I'm just working on these first. Check that real quick. If I can. Nope. So these are the little like stamens on the inside of the flowers, and for some reason, instead of doing them pink, I did them green. I'm not entirely certain why I did them green. For some reason, I guess I think it was thinking leaves, maybe. But once it's all together, it actually looks pretty good. But it was kind of interesting once I realized that. Yep. And now I'm just going to move these because I'm going to take this to go sew them. And I didn't get any sewing on video because I didn't really have the space for my camera and the sewing machine, so. And these I'm just doing a little bit messy, just like I did the other flowers and leaves. I was really surprised that this paper didn't warp as hardly at all with all the watercoloring. It actually did pretty good. On my last video it did warp a little bit, but once I got it all down it was mostly flat. This one pretty much stayed flat even with all the different watercoloring. Try to dry those a little bit in between, just so that while I work on these ones, the other ones could be drying a bit more, so I can go through with my second coat and be a little bit quicker about it. I do try to keep in mind that I'm on videos, so it doesn't take quite so long, but obviously 40 minutes in, it only works so well with me. Part of me wanted to cut out some of this video just so it didn't take quite so long, because I know you guys have busy days and things to be doing, but I didn't really want to cut into the process either, even more than I already have, so fast forwarding it was, I really like to be able to talk while I'm crafting, but with 3 kids and an RV, you're going to hear more of them than you will of me. So I've been trying to get these voiceovers done for about a week now, and I have finally found the time. My mom watched the kids this morning so that I could, actually they stayed the night over, but that worked, so that I could actually get these done. So I'm very grateful. I could just kick them outside, but this is easier. I really love that coral color, the sorbet. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And the thing that I love about that sorbet color is it goes perfectly with the leafy green colors. It goes good with the mossy green colors. It goes good with turquoise, it goes good with navy, it's browns, and It goes really good with a lot of colors. Evidently, these were not dark enough, so I had to go in and add in a little bit of shading. I suppose I could have cut out a little bit of this. It seems to be taking forever. And that was when I figured that out. More, really? Okay, so now I'm back from sewing it, and I'm just going to take some time and trim up the threads and get them pulled through to the back and taped and trimmed. And I used, I don't even remember what brand of thread it is. It's a silver thread from, I think I got it at Walmart. I guess it could have been Joann's. But I didn't remember. Oh, I got it a long time ago. I did a quilt. I'm pretty sure that's what I used. I think I did it with quilt. That was my very first quilt, or not my very first quilt, take that back. My very first quilt using the Cricut to make patterns for my paper piecing, and I did a monkey. I think I have it on my blog, a picture of it on my blog. I may not. I might have to just share that. Let me know if you're interested in seeing that, and I'll put up pictures on one of my on either my Facebook or, yeah, that was the big roll right there. I don't know if you saw that. Rewind it and see it, but that was my big roll of tape, and it was a big one. So I will definitely do a video on how I do that, because sometimes I need big strips, and then other times I need little ones, little tiny ones, and usually it's the little tiny ones, but and yes, I love to foam tape, which is why I have such a big piece, or a big roll of it. Okay, now I gotta get this down. Make sure I get all of the pieces, all of the strings and everything trimmed, to which it would seem that I missed a piece, so I'm working on that. I do kind of wish that I had went with gold, just because I have gold accents and sequins and things that I could have used on it. I don't even know if I did or not. Wow, I missed another one. Okay. But silver seemed to work out just fine. I don't know why, I'm really on a gold kick right now. I used to only love silver. Silver and white gold, white metals were my absolute favorite, and now I can't get enough of gold. It took a lot of years to get to the gold stage, so it's very interesting though to see that change. And that's going to be the photo mat. I'm just going to pull in some of the different papers from the Charlotte collection, just to make the photo mat pop a little bit. With the background so busy, I needed a backdrop, a good backdrop. For the photo mat. Strong backdrop, I guess is what it is. Now I can get these in the right order. And I do cover up some of my die cuts, which is fine. In fact, from the looks of it, I cover up most of them. But it turns out good in the end, so. Sorry, I'm off camera. Figuring out the angle of my camera then was not the easiest of things, but now that I have my new camera, I have extender arms that pull it out over the top of my crafting area, so that will be nice, because then it will be directly over my work area instead of at an angle like it is now. So. And now it's just trying to figure out where I want to put everything. I kind of wanted it like they were kind of blowing in the wind instead of, you know, in a bouquet of some sort. So that's kind of where my mind was going. I think I'm putting everything on foam tape. So what I wanted to do was I had the one layer of the stamped back, the original page, the 12 by 12 sheet that had the stamps on it, and then I wanted a second layer that had some stamps on it, which I didn't put any stamps on there. I ended up cutting those ones out, but then I wanted another layer of foam tape for the photo mat, and some of those I obviously did put on the background, so it would be like a third layer. And those are the complements that came with the Charlotte, or that you can get with the Charlotte paper, or you could get with the Charlotte paper pack. But they coordinate perfectly, and they have gold on them. And so I think I cut the gold off. No? Let's see. Yeah. I don't remember how it ends up. It's been several months since I saw this layout. But it does take me a while to figure out what exactly I want with so many moving pieces. And these complements come with chipboard pieces and stickers, and I do use one of the stickers. There's some of the stickers. There's 2 little sheets of stickers. They're the ones to the right over there with the feathers and flowers. I think I'm going to pull those off and put them on foam tape, just so they're not kind of oddly placed there. And I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't stick to the top, so that when the photo gets placed on there, you could slide it down under the letters if you so desired. And back to the complements. I tend to call them embellishments or embellies, so trying to remember complements is a chore for me, but I think the more I use it, the more I'll get used to it. These ones are the gray enamel gems, and these are still available, and they have different colors of them. And they come in gray, dark gray, light gray, and white, all in the one gray enamel pack, which is, I love that. I love that it's not just one color. So they are they're like faceted enamel dots, so they sparkle like a rhinestone, but they don't have the clear. Yeah, see, I was going to use the gold, and I decided not to, even though I have gold on there. How silly. I did kind of want to keep it. Yeah, here's all the stuff that I use. So this must be the end. I guess, yep, there's my layout. That's how it changed. It's a bit different. See you guys later.